Okay, welcome everybody this Saturday afternoon to join us for our gardening group small presentation. We have the last count about 39 members. So we actively talk about our gardening lifestyle. We share knowledge and, we try to help each other out because sometimes gardening can be difficult or can be easy, depending on whether you have the right information or right circumstances and environment. So some of our members have kindly contributed some of their activities to show us what they have been doing, and it's a what you call a collection of different style and different types of gardening at home. There's always people saying, my house is too small, my house is too big, I'm only a HDB. So in this presentation, we'll show you that, people who live in condo, people who live in HDB, people who live in landed properties, they all, with their passion, can do something about it. So let me right now start the sharing of the screen. And later on, we want to show you actually this project that we done, in which we actually clone a pomelo plant to produce what you call clones of this plant that has been fruiting in it. So the idea is when you clone a very matured plant, you actually can get a very good replica of this plant, and it can actually fruit faster and easier. And the whole process actually took about 3 months, under the supervision of Hao Chong. He's an expert on cloning plants, not human beings. Okay, let's start. First of all, I want to show you a presentation by Gabrielle. She's showing us a collection of plants in her house, in her condo, and just to prove that, nothing is impossible. Can you hear the sound? And I noticed that she's very into money. She has money plant all over the shop. Lavender, curry leaves, all these spices that you can use to cook at home. You just plug and then put it into your food.
How are you sharing? There's nothing on screen.
Oh, nothing on screen. I don't know why new share. Let me see. I actually did share. Can you see now?
No.
No. Oh dear. Resume share. Nothing. Oh dear.
Can you see your video yourself?
Yeah, I can see, but I don't know why I cannot. Okay, how about I log out and log in again? I might have done something wrong.
Yeah, go ahead.
You must select the one you play lah.
Yeah, okay. Now, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you,
Okay, so you can see me. So now I share screen.
Yeah.
Screen sharing has stopped as the shared window is closed. So now I share. Okay.
Okay, then select your program.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Double click on the program you run.
Okay, so this is the first video by Gabrielle.
Okay, good.
All right, showing how she make use of her condo, all the spaces to plant spices, flowers, curry leaves, basil, all this, very commonly used spices for cooking. Then borage, of course, can't eat the flower. And if you notice, she's a lot into money, a lot of money plant. So she must be very loaded.
Easy to grow.
Even toilet, he also got money. Okay, so thank you, Gabriel. So that's one example, right? In a condo, you can always grow something, all right? And so the next we have to show you something on what Mega has been doing. We call it a Mega project. Mega is obviously a master gardener, right? And he's a orchid expert, is it? And, most of his plants, some of them are actually award-winning. So you can see, especially all these strange-looking plants here. Some are even known as staghorn, because it actually looks like a deer, some with long and antennas. And if you notice, these are ferns, all right? I believe it's air fern, all right? And it's very rare to actually see it growing so long. You normally grow a bit and then you find that it will dry off. So it takes a lot of skill to create such a display. And he's using he's squeezing everything into a very small space. And he's using this tree to actually produce very nice ferns. These are very healthy ferns.
Air plant.
Yeah, very long. And this in particular is one of those insects eating carnivorous plant. Flies and mosquitoes.
This is called picture plant.
Yeah, all these insects will come inside and then they'll close it. I really find it quite amazing because I normally only see it in nature where there's jungle and all that. This is the first time I actually see it grown in the garden at home. So that, imagine what else level of skill, our friend here possesses. Now this is the staghorn. It looks like an antelope horns. And if you notice, it's actually cramping a lot of plants, orchids, ferns, trees and all that. It looks simple, but it's actually the beauty is in the ability to harmonize all plants. Do you know that plants, some of them, they don't like to be neighbors with certain plants and all that. So it's a question of balancing, finding the right plant to match the right environment, to match the right partners and all that. And, as I said, he's a master gardener and a very award-winning orchid planters. So if anybody needs any advice on ferns and orchids, he's the person to go to, at least for us. Okay, that's for that one. And Cecilia Lim, thank you very much. She contributed a very interesting presentation of her garden, in which she will show you she plants herbs, she plants food, she plants beautiful flowers, all in one place. So it's a very good show of how interesting, gardening can be. These are medicinal plants. Indian borage. Roses that change colors. Orchids. Edible flowers, flowers we eat. Cherry tomatoes. Right? They are not difficult, but not easy to grow.
Beautiful.
I personally don't grow flowers because I know they cannot eat one. I prefer edibles. Okay, one particular thing I like to show you is what was that? Okay, this is the famous Sabah snake grass that they say is good for curing cancer. That's why a lot of people, when they have cancer, they start looking for all this Sabah snake grass. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is a contribution from our friend Stephen Chan. Now, Stephen likes to collect beautiful plants and decorate his house. And then also on occasion, he actually he travels a lot. And wherever he travels, he will look out for all these exotic, what you call succulent plants. Some of these are, desert plants, cactuses and all that. And if you notice, they're very colorful, plants that is very good for decorating the house. But mind you, it's very difficult to keep them alive. They're very difficult to maintain. I didn't manage to add in the music, so just enjoy the beauty of this painting. Let's see whether this will work. These are bonsai-like plant. Idea of the bonsai plant is to get a very thick stem, and it looks like miniature trees and all that. This is one of typical succulent. They need a lot of water, but not so much until you drown them. And look at the blending of all the colors, green, purple, ferns, leafy plants. This particular cactus, grow as big as a football. But once anything goes wrong, you'll just collapse as quickly. This is a very nice purple succulent plant. It shows that he's a very patriotic guy. even with his plants. And his collection, you can see, it's all over the shop until his neighbor from China also noticed it and want to complain against him. Just imagine the colors here. All colors, green, purple, red, yellow. All right, if you notice, he has a nice set of ferns, but no way compared to Mega. Mega one is like 4 to 6 feet long, but under such environment, indoor environment, probably this is as far as, you can do, the best you can do. Because these plants are not easy to take care of. Yeah, so that's from Stephen Chan. Okay, so right now, we will go to this presentation. As I said, it was the cloning of a pomelo plant that has been growing for quite some time and has been fruiting. And then one of our friends moving out of this house and cannot move the whole tree away. So the only solution was to clone it, so that we create the future generation of this plant. And so far, we have like, I think 5 to 6 plants. We hope that we can, survive and then sprout from there. So here it goes. Look at all the fruits. So this is only the initial stage, the first day of clone this plant. And after 4 months, we get to see the results. And you notice it has started to root quite well. Okay, so just in case the process, the video was a bit too fast, here we go through the whole process again. And if you have any question, we have Hao Chong here that can help you understand this cloning process. So basically, you have to have a good plant, healthy, and producing good fruits. And then thereafter, we have certain material, sphagnum moss, a knife and some rooting powder and tapes, and we actually take a cut from one of the branches. All right, remove these branches. This is the bark of this plant, and after that we wrap it in a ball of sphagnum moss, and then seal it in a plastic, and with aluminum foil, which I later learned is to keep the whole package in darkness, because plant roots like to be in the dark. They don't want bright sunlight. Once you have bright sunlight, only they shy away and they don't grow. So after the process, right? So after giving it time, about 3 to 4 months, where the roots will start growing, and then we actually chop off this branch from the tree, and it becomes a plant by itself with the roots and all that. So this is a sensitive period, after you rooted it. Doesn't mean it will survive for sure, because there's still, in terms of roots, you still need a lot more. So you have to put it in a more conducive environment, not too much sunlight and all that. Give it a chance to grow. And if it's successful, or if they're comfortable, you find that within a few days to a week or two, new leaves will actually start sprouting, while the old leaves might just dry up and die off. New one will start to sprout, and then you know that they have survived. Look at all the beautiful roots. So the first thing after releasing them from the package is to let them soak up as much water as possible. Nourish them with water. Then before we pot them. So like this is a plant that Hao Zhong nurtured it. This is actually the cuttings from the plant. So it has successfully survived, it didn't dry off and die. New leaves are sprouting. In fact, it's actually growing quite tall. For such plants, if you really want to grow it in a pot, you probably need a bigger pot. But also, because it's in a pot, you need to control the height. That means constantly trimming off the top part to maintain the height of this plant. So that you maintain the height. And initially, I thought this was the plant. No, it's not true. It's called our aspiration. That means in time to come, it will be like this. So courtesy of Sandra, who donated the mother plant for us to experiment with. Okay, so that is let me see. Stop share. Okay, that's all the material that I have today for presentation. Perhaps if anybody, another thing is I like to request that Dennis Han talk about something about community gardening, because besides having HCO, I live in HCB, I cannot grow. Sorry, Stephen Chan has shown you, and then people who live in houses, of course, they have land, they can do a lot. people in condos, they still can, have a decent garden. Another group of people, in particular, like Dennis Han, is they get themselves involved in the community gardening. So perhaps, Dennis, can you talk something about community gardening?
Okay, maybe you can let me share screen and show some of the screenshot on what I'm doing about this gardening and all that. Then you can have some sharing session. Am I able to share now?
Go ahead, Dennis. You unmute yourself and start your video. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good.
Okay, this is basically what I have for all my community work. I'm doing all the gardening. So one of the things I do is creative gardening. So this is one of the video which I've done before. Okay. So I create a screenshot. I call it creative gardening. So this is one of the gardening I did in the office, RC office, last time now. So I created this gardening thing. So I use some video to do some videography, create some shot and then just combine up. So I do upcycling. You can see all the upcycle bottle, all these things are upcycling. So I play with upcycling, recycling material, the means of it to do planting lah. So just fast forward a bit. So this is
Dennis, we can see your video, Dennis.
this lantana. See, lantana is growing.
It's not shown. It's not shown, Dennis.
Huh?
Your video is not on.
Video is not on.
Yeah.
Showing,
Not
not
still.
showing.
Okay. Video
Nothing
is not,
moving.
nothing moving.
Yeah.
It's been playing.
Tak.
Let me see. Nothing moving. Then means wait. Where am I now?
All the small files.
What small file? I thought
Yeah.
I'm playing it already.
You didn't share lah. Share, is it?
I should be sharing already, but
Yeah. What we see is a collection of your files, but it is static. It is not
it's not moving. Can you? I
There's
click on it. Can
no
you see the picture?
Screen share. No, all files, your folders. Your folders.
My folders. So I'm
Yeah.
playing it. I'm playing it, but I cannot see.
No, it's
Not-
not open.
not
It's not
open.
open.
It's
Not
not
yet
open.
open.
Okay.
All we see is your collection of folders or files. Now we see you.
Okay. So I screen share, right?
Yeah, screen share. You must click both sides, the left and the right, that little tick.
I click social share already. Then after that, I click on the picture lah.
No, at the side, there are two, you have to click the left and the right. There are two at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Sound, and then a share. Now
Can
it's
you
showing.
see?
Okay, yes, now you can see.
You can see the file already.
I see the people. On your file.
You see all the file lah, but when I play, you cannot see lah.
You see people sitting there makan. One of your file is open.
You open the wrong one. You open the correct one.
Makan.
Makan minyak.
Can see it? Cannot see.
Nothing. People sitting there, kopitiam there.
Oh, that is one of the file lah. The small file. I cannot see the big file.
Dennis, I think you have opened a lot of files. You maximize the file.
Huh?
This is
Okay, let me see.
Now creative gardening.
Is it running?
Yes, this is the one. Yeah. Creative
Play,
gardening.
Okay, this is something that I created last time. Creative gardening is something that I'm doing my upcycling and all that. This creative gardening. But I myself cannot see the picture running. Is it running?
No,
No, you didn't turn on the video. There's this triangle that you must click to run the video, right?
Which triangle run the video?
In the middle of the screen.
Middle bottom of the screen, there's a triangle.
triangle.
Oh no. Oh, it already finished. It already finished. So you got to you know the red circle. You pull it back to the left and then start again. The video already finished playing, so you got to replay it.
Yeah, that means
go school for 3 days, take a rest, and study.
The video finished.
Okay, I play some other video lah to see. Well, this one. Is it play? Oh, this is a picture.
No, nothing. You never share. You never share screen. Okay, let me assure you, Danny is a good gardener, but a lousy IT man. That's all.
Not very familiar. I thought sharing like that is good already. Cannot share. Normally there should be the way of sharing, but how come cannot? Is there something that I didn't enable?
Okay, now we see the photo.
Yeah, that's my desktop lah, right? When you click like that, are you seeing it? Yeah.
Is your photo eating in the restaurant? Okay, you try to do a little bit. I like to introduce myself. Okay, give me 1 minute, Ken. Hello, everyone. I'm Fisna. I just came in for a while during my lunch break. It's talking about community garden. I am a volunteer at the Pasir Ris Sport Hall Community Garden, and we do it every weekend from 8:30 to 10:30. So if you would like to volunteer, you can always contact me. We can plan a lot of things there. And then as a volunteer, you can also go to another. There, all over the Singapore, there are a lot of community garden that you can volunteer. So you can go to any CC near you, and then you check. They have all sorts of community garden near the void deck, near the the HDB, or it's an open garden that like an allotment lah. So for those who are really interested, can go to CC or can contact me, and I can give you a list for you to join. All right, but I don't have a picture to show you here. Thank you.
Fisna, I have a number, Fisna. This is Agnes.
Yes, hello Agnes. Yeah, Fisna Tan. 945.
Hey, can you give me a telephone number so I can contact you and discuss about this community garden thing?
9459
459, yeah?
0789.
0789. I repeat, 94590789, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Now
the whole world know my number already.
Number.
Yeah,
to contact you.
yeah, can contact me. Okay.
It'll be fun.
You can also put this into your radio program, isn't it, Agnes? Or this garden.
Lunchtime.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Back to Dennis.
I'm Sir Dennis.
Yes. But how to share? I'll try to share again. I create share screen, right? First thing I did share screen. So I have my screen there.
Right, the bottom, the tick down there, the left and right there at the bottom.
Share sound. Optimize video clip. Optimize video clip. Okay. So let me try again.
Okay, you must pull drag your thing to the left.
Is it playing?
Okay, playing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Playing.
already.
Oh, okay. This is what I created a video on this. So I play with videography, I practice some videography work, like that. This is some of the things which
Where is this place, Dennis?
This one is my condo. see, this is what I did last time. My condo here, I did last time.
Your video
You
paused.
can see that
Your video now is paused already. It's not moving.
it's not moving already.
Can you play again and see?
Okay.
Run out of memory.
I think there's a hang now because the
Okay.
Is it playing?
Yes.
yeah it's playing.
Is the screen big or small?
Well,
Quite small. I can enlarge it. See if I can.
No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
sekali okay, you can watch.
You notice I do like now those recycle bottle. I created a bee there. You know, then I plant on it. Things like that. I do creative gardening like that. So these are some of the ideas I'm sharing. What you can do with all the upcycling and all that. See, so this bottle, paint it. So you can stack it up. And then you plant on it.
Dennis, are your plants all on your balcony?
Yeah, it's on planter's bay.
Oh.
You can see that. I can show you hydroponic later on. I see I can get the picture of hydroponic. I show you hydroponic. It's also on my this area. This is the effect ending already. This end already. Okay, I think it's share is ended. Let me see whether I can share the other hydroponic system or not.
Then is the picture that in your background is very interesting. It shows your hydroponic setup.
Yeah. I'm trying to find the hydroponic the system that I can share with you.
Okay, just waiting for Dennis. This is a hydroponic system, right? Using PVC pipes, and then you circulate the nutrient fluids along these pipes without soil, and the plants will be fully nourished and will grow. You can grow vegetables or grow plants just by this system. Okay, for the time being, any questions or not? Anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask?
Are you able to see the hydroponic system now?
No, sorry, no.
No. Wait, let me see. Are you able to see now?
No. You go to share screen, right? You go to share screen and then click on the picture, then we can see.
Yeah, I share screen, then
Nothing. Okay.
Okay, share screen. So this is one of the picture. Where are the other picture I can share? You will see the hydroponic system?
No. It's a big collection of all your photos.
Yeah, still collection.
Yeah. Now nothing. Just see your face.
Mm.
Okay, well, Dennis, sorry, are there any questions that you all have on your mind that you'd like to ask? Let's put it.
How is that you show us the plant potting? The pomelo tree is in a pot, no? So is it applies to all plants? If you want them to grow big, you put in the ground. If supposing you put in a potted big pot, the plant is already to that standard size. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think there's like a ratio, like 3:1,
I see.
So if your plant is 3 feet, probably you need one feet of root like that, is it? But there is a disadvantage about planting in the pot, is that after a while, the roots start coiling round the plant and eventually will choke and kill the plant.
Oh, I see.
That's why.
So,
yeah, sorry.
So it's possible if they put on the ground, better to put on the ground. Is that right?
Yeah, putting on the ground is one way, but for me, what I actually do is I drill holes around my pot.
Oh, I see.
Because when the roots grow, they go every time kena corner, they turn, so they coil round. Whereas when I drill holes, whenever the roots go out and they see the light, they stop. Then they grow new roots, and then so all the roots start pointing out instead of coiling round.
I see. So it'll be out of the pot itself, like the roots will come out, lah.
Right? No. I mean, if you want to grow in a pot, it's still possible, but you must know how to do it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, lah. Because I imagine, supposing that you said you have to drill hole, it means does the root come out from the pot, That means
roots don't like sunlight, you see. That's why, like we do the pomelo air layering, you can wrap it up in darkness.
Yes.
If you too bright, the roots very shy of sunlight.
Okay.
So just imagine inside a pot. If I don't have holes, right, the root will go round and round.
In the pot itself, lah.
Yeah, but if I have holes, the roots will grow outward and then see sunlight, they stop. Then because of that, they grow new roots to go out again, so it becomes more even instead of strangling them.
Okay. Thank you.
So what is this? Oh yeah. Okay, your video is running. Dennis, can you make comments?
Okay, this one is a plant factory. This is one of the projects we are actually working on is in Science Center.
震惊！中国最新的一项研究刚刚曝光，让蔬菜长在半空中，不用土壤，不用水，1年4季都结果。分享出去，让更多人都见识下这项神奇的种植技术。空中结薯就是应用国际领先技术，将红薯由传统的土壤栽培转变成营养液栽培。水生根系能够吸收养分和储积养分，这样一来既方便采摘，又能实现多年连续结薯，不仅提高了红薯的产量，还把人们的劳动负担减轻。从以前的挖红薯变成摘红薯，彻底改变了人类的种植方式。这种空中结薯技术巧妙地避免了毁秧收果弊端，只要保留土秧，就能继续结薯，实现4季生长和连续采摘的大突破。而且红薯的根茎暴露在空中，人们随时能够看到根茎生长的状态，根据根茎的生长需要，及时调整营养肥料供。
Okay, this is a hydroponic system. So you see the water, the plant. Oh, can see it. This is some of the application in the water used for watering. These are the hydroponic system. Here you can see different type. This is also another different system. This is more of aquaponic. So we are building this at the, what they call it, the Salvation Army there. It's just not this. See, that's what I do for hydroponic. These are biomass, whereby all the bacteria will grow inside there. You see the water, so black color, right? Because I'm using worm tea. So this part of the worm tea is inside there. So instead of using AB solution, right, I'm using a worm tea to do hydroponic. Okay, this is my vermicomposing worm tea. I collect this worm tea from here. You can see all this, the bottle, small bottle, right? When drain it down, then I use it for my hydroponic. This is what I'm using. The hydroponic system. It's another video on the hydroponic system. You see the mint plant is growing very well. All cluster. Then that one is a kangkong. Kangkong also growing. This is also another video on my vermicompost. You see the worm? This is a kangkong that's flowering. Here the kangkong plant is flowering. So I try to collect the seed lah. From there I plant it, I grow it, then I collect the seed.
No, go outside, go puppy house. Go puppy house.
Okay, this is another of my upcycling model. This one is the Hoya plant. See the Hoya flowering?
Oh.
This is a Hoya. Just now the Cecilia showed some Hoya, right? I also plant Hoya like that in this manner. So see all the flower bud. This is a Hoya. So what I do is I create all those bottle, recycle bottle, those bottle, I create them and then make like a plant like that, plant on it. See the flower, Hoya. So the different form of gardening. I call this upcycling. And this is another creation. See, the pot you plant like that, then the mint plant, the money plant growing under it. This is under my aircon. So I plant on top of my aircon ledge. Okay, this is another one. This is another hydroponic video again. This is a measuring of the EC. So I can measure how much the EC, how much pH, you know, the nutrient level inside there. Okay. Okay. You can see the water, it's not pure water. It's actually worm tea, it's brownish color. This is supposed to be a biomass. All the microbes are growing inside there. So in this case, the whole system, I don't have to change water. You keep on running with air bubble and everything, you know. So keep on bubbling, you can provide all the air, oxygen. Then after that, you pump inside. Say hydroponic. Okay. Okay, I think just share enough. Maybe you all can go take over and share something.
Okay, thanks, Dennis.
Yeah, I share a few of them.
Okay, thank goodness our hour is up. Is there any question before we call it a day?
Can I ask something? I think I missed some part. How do we help the rooting?
Okay. What exactly you are talking about the way we do the pomelo, right?
Not only pomelo. Let's say I got stem cutting.
Okay.
So the stem cutting, I need the roots to grow fast.
Okay.
So how do I make it to grow fast?
Okay, there are a lot of methods and criteria and all that. First of all, when you do rooting, right? So for the stem, normally what we like to do is scrape away the bark, expose the bark, and then again, be very careful when you scrape away the bark. You don't want the bark to get infected. So sometimes it's even good that you like take a bit of antiseptic and clean the wound of the plant. And then next is there is such a thing called rooting powder, right?
Yes, I know.
You can use rooting powder, you can use honey, and another antiseptic material should be what is called that? Cinnamon. Cinnamon powder is also a very good antiseptic powder. And then, like in our case for the pomelo, we use sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss, when you wet it, it becomes very moist, it absorbs water, and you wrap it around that exposed bark so that you keep it moist. And also, once you come out once you already cut out the stem, right? You have to be careful that it will normally go into shock. It also will dehydrate. So it's best to keep it under a shade. Better still use a plastic bag to cover to protect the moisture. So it has to be comfortable, you know. And after that, you pray hard that you work.
If you use honey, that means you apply the honey directly to the stem.
The exposed part, not the whole stem.
Okay, okay. Cinnamon powder do the same.
No, cinnamon powder is the antiseptic. That means sometimes you siong you cut the. Okay, I mean best is when you cut, make sure your scissors, make sure your knife is all clean with alcohol and all that. I mean you're doing a surgery. So you shouldn't. And then if after a while you find that all this white fungus growing, that means gone case already, infection already.
So if I have to do a stem planting, I want to let it grow roots. Is it better to put in the water first and then let it grow roots and then after that transfer to the soil?
I have to say, though, different plants seem to like different methods. Yeah, normally rooting can be done in the water, water bottle, shallow water, and then cover it up, put it in the dark place, not too bright and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I experienced a lot. Like if I put in the water, it rottens.
Yeah, that's like overdose already, right? Overdose already.
Oh, okay.
How can we use an example of passion fruit? Is it easy to stem cut passion fruit to grow it?
Okay, that one you got to ask Hao Chong. He's an expert. Hao Chong, where are you? I think using his method, sphagnum peat moss, scrape away the bark, wrap it, protect it, it should work. Plus a patient, that means 2-3 months you don't go and peat, let it have some fade, let it carry on, and then after 3 months you open, then once in a while you see whether there's root coming out or not. I think if the tree is healthy, it should be okay.
Okay, thanks.
In fact, I actually done a excuse me, I'm going on my dog. Sorry, actually, I've done that on the fig plant also. I have a healthy fruiting fig. I managed to clone 2 of them, 3 of them. So more or less the same method, just make sure it's clean, use the right medium, wrap it up, be patient, don't every 2 days go and peep, and all that. Just let it. But for fig seem to be faster. Every about 2 months you start to have healthy roots.
Will you be showing, let's say, in the Zoom, how to actually do what you're telling us to do this?
What do you mean?
Like how to wrap out to do this?
Hey, the Pomelo one is the Pomelo is the actual way it's done, man.
Oh, so the video was shown just now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can send you the link if you. Sorry, didn't catch your name.
June here.
June. Okay, I can ask Jean to send you a link or whatever. I think it's a very interesting method of cloning. In fact, there are even nowadays people are doing what in one plant there are 2-3 fruits. They can they'll cut stem cutting and then they join and then one plant got 2-3 types of fruits or 2-3 types of flower colors, 2 different species. So it's a very interesting thing. Just be sensitive to the plant. Okay, so anything else? I think.
Hi, I just want to ask.
Yeah.
I just want to ask something. Is this any good? This is a chili for planting chili. I tried it, but nothing came out. I'm supposed to soak the seeds for 16 to 24 hours, but nothing come out. So it comes like this. It has got soil.
Yeah.
Bags to plant, and then I got the seeds, chili seeds. Okay, about 10, more than 10 seeds. So I'm supposed to soak it for about 16 hours. Actually, more the jalapenos. It's not the real chili, not our Singapore chili. More jalapenos. Yeah, it's more of that because this is bought online. My daughter bought this online.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, is it any good? Because it doesn't work. I tried. I have what? Okay, 3 bags, right? 3 bags. I tried 1 bag already, and then they say few days the roots will grow, but nothing came out.
Yeah, I understand.
So
No, you see,
what's my problem?
One of the biggest problem is the freshness of the seed. You know, in fact, the best seed is to just buy the chili and then dig out the seed and then throw it in the soil, moist it, cover it.
Show you the seed.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes seed not so fresh is very hard. The success rate is very low, is it? And then some need.
Oh, I see, because it's bought.
Yeah. Because healthy seeds, within 3-4 days, you see them sprouting up already. Once you soak them and then, so, when we were in primary school, we do all these sprout taugeh, right? It's exactly the same thing. You throw some green beans inside water, cotton, and then after 2-3 days, it starts to sprout already. That's healthy seeds.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing wrong with you. It's the seed.
Thank you very much. I know it's probably I'm just trying, but it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I know I don't have green fingers.
No. You see, that's a wrong. I disagree with this thing called green fingers and all that. Gardening is about understanding. Some plant like more water, some plant like less water, some plant like sunlight, some plant don't like sunlight. It's just different. So you happen to hit the right formula, then it grow, then it become green finger. To me, that's rubbish. No such thing as green finger.
Can I check? I try to grow long beans. I try to grow 小白菜.
Yeah.
Why is it when I put the seeds in the soil, in the what you call it, the seedling soil, those tiny tray, it grows very tall and very thin,
Okay.
Then after a while, it starts to limp off and then die off.
You didn't get to eat it, right?
Sorry?
No. So you're saying 小白菜, right? Grow tall and skinny, right?
Yeah, actually, when it grows, it's very firm. Very firm. Actually, I put a few seeds in one area.
Yeah.
Then after it grow very firm, but after a while, it start to limp off and then start to rotten really. I don't know why. Before I could transfer to the soil.
There's a 1,000,001 question what? Water. Okay. Sometimes you know what? Sometimes I find that too much love. Every day water 2 times. Some of us fail because we put in too much love. Every day they say water 2 times. I don't think you need to water 2 times.
No, I actually water 1 time only.
Okay.
I just spray. I didn't water. Spray.
Okay.
But I asked the MPAC the day I was there at MPAC. So I asked them what is the problem. Is it by right? Around 1 inch. They should have already 4 buds. That is a healthy sign. But mine doesn't. It grows. I think got 3 inches or 4 inches. Still very skinny, but only 2 buds.
So more or less like the soil. Sounds like the soil don't have the right food for them, all right?
I don't know.
Chicken shit is a very good.
I think he told me that this guy was there. He is the MPAC guy. He said actually when you do seedling, you must under the sunlight.
No, I think for the first few days when it sprout cannot have sunlight. Then after that, when it's a bit firm, then sunlight. Yes, not enough sunlight. The fella also
grow very tall.
Not skinny and not tall and all that. Okay, I have a very fantastic solution for people who want to grow vegetables. Honestly, I have a problem, making seeds grow. So one of my friends actually found this place called Farm 85 in.
He told me to go there and buy the ready sprout.
So they sell you like half a tray of sprouted kailan, tang-o and all that for like $4 to $6, So I ever tried nai pa and all that. So what you do is you prepare very nice rich soil, then you buy back, then you make sure you split them up, split them up, give them 2-3 inch of leg room, and then there was one within like 14 days I could eat already.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, reverse engineering, work on that one first, get a seedling, grow, and then after that you become confident, then you start from the seed, So that will give you more confidence.
Yeah, he told me about the Farm 85, but my interest is I want to grow from scratch. So no matter how I try, I not succeed, but I still won't give up because I'm going to try another one. Another method is under the sunlight first and see what happens.
Okay. What type of soil do you use?
I buy online, but this online is from Singapore. They buy those soil for all types. I think it's like something like yeah.
Okay. I mean, frankly, sometimes people sell rubbish. So don't trust everything, For seeds, actually, they say that peat moss is the very good medium.
Peat moss.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the best now.
Not say the best, but there are what you call good for the seed because it's like soft and airy, let roots grow and all that.
Yeah.
If you straight away give them good soil, no use one, for seeds. Straight away give them rich soil and all that. Doesn't help. It has different stages of growth.
But I still not satisfied. I cannot give up. I was thinking.
No, there's actually what you call sprouting trays that you can use.
Yeah, that's why I use that one. At first, it's a small one. Then I thought it's because not enough soil, so I buy a bigger one.
No, I think your soil. Change your soil first.
Change my soil. Actually, I use different. The first one I use is a Korean soil, which is very expensive. I think I bought one packet around $50. I tried that one, also not successful. So I think maybe it's not firm enough. So I go and buy the other soil. It grows. It's sitting. It props very fast.
So soil is one thing, so you might not have found the right soil for that right seed.
Maybe I take your advice. That means one is sprout. I put in the sunlight and see what happens.
Oh yeah, of course. After it's strong enough, you're gonna have sun.
It sprouts beautifully, very beautiful. And
if you sprout beautifully, then you are on the right track already.
Yeah, but I don't know why after 1 week or 2 weeks, it's still very skinny and tall. Then no leaf, only 2 leaves. So I think it's die. So then I pull off everything. I know it will not survive.
And also the freshness of the seed,
It's fresh because it's from Mpak.
Yeah, Mpak one quite good.
Yeah.
There's also one shop in Ang Mo Kio Industrial Park, Ban Li Seng. They are quite good. They really sell what you call fresh seeds.
Ang Mo Kio.
Yeah, Ban Li Seng.
Ban Li Seng. Okay. I staying somewhere near there. So I can check.
Avenue 9 there, I think.
Oh, okay, can.
Yeah.
Anyway, gardening is
another
more
question.
like.
If I want to...
Sorry. Just carry on. I think.
Oh, another question. If I want to grow pomegranate plants, how do I do it? I just throw the seeds into the ground.
Frankly, I have not
pomegranate.
Xiao Liu. Okay,
do I throw it into the ground to?
You see, then again, you must throw in the ground into the right soil that they need, right? Some plants need sandy soil, just well-drained soil. Some plant needs, wet soil. Some plant need this, some plant need that. So I mean, I myself, if
what about mango? Can I just throw the seeds in?
Yes, mango all can, but then the trouble is growing from seeds will take you years.
The soil.
Just like avocado, durian, all this can grow from seeds, but it will take many years. You see? And then many years, whether after that, when it matures, then can fruit. If it doesn't mature, it doesn't fruit, So that's why cloning is still the best.
Oh, I see. Okay. So the pomegranate, can I just throw the seeds onto the ground? Because I think I've been eating pomegranate, so I was thinking maybe I should keep the seeds and then just throw it onto the backyard.
Yes, of course you can, especially
grows.
fresh seeds. Fresh seeds
I'll
in
try.
good soil. Fresh seed in good soil, definitely.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
But how to maintain this this plant? Because after it grow, the below all botak already.
What do you mean?
Because this liu, it will grow, then the below the leaf will all drop off. But I see those nursery, they grow so nice. Why all the leafy, the plant is just so leafy, you know?
Okay.
I have one that's very nice.
You see the plant, if you want leafy, sometimes leafy doesn't mean it's good, right? Leafy is because it has enough nitrogen. You know, like things like chicken shit and all that gives a lot of nitrogen and then it becomes leafy. But for a fruiting plant, you not necessarily want it to be leafy. All right. So other things like the potassium and the phosphorus is also must come in because they are the one that promote flowering and promote fruiting, you see. So of course, first part is get it green, but the second part is get it to flower. You see?
So the flower and the fruit must put together. I mean the nutrition, is it both must put together or at a different stage you put different nutrition?
I guess first you got to make sure it flower. Okay, first the plant has to mature. Then it starts to flower. Then when the flower, you feed the flower nutrient. Then when it fruit, feed the fruiting one. Okay, you'll be surprised. I have this learned last time. I have this lime plant. Wow, give very good fruits. Then all of a sudden after a while, no more. So I read. Then I found that bone meal, the crushed bone. So crushed bone is calcium and phosphorus. Right? So I put it in. Pop. After a few months, start to fruit again. So definitely that shows that the plant was lacking in certain food, certain nutrients.
Okay.
So we had to really understand them what they need.
Okay.
But one problem I have like my garden, right? When I first moved in, I want to plant this, plant that. Then I realized in Singapore, all our soil are very clayey, all yellow one. So it takes a long while to build up, to put in organic things and all that, put in the compost, put in this, put that. At least 2-3 years before you really see it productive. So of course, sometimes planting in the pot is better, easier. Well, I mean, if you're interested, you can join into our gardening chat. Then,
but I thought when you want to join your chat, must have some criteria.
Yeah, you must be.
Remember when I was asked, I requested to join in. The first thing is, I need to show my plant. I need to show my plant. Then I was like so ridiculous. So I refused to join already.
that shows how serious we are, right?
No, then you're shunting away people who want to learn gardening.
Well, sometimes
it's like it's a group. If I created a group, a chat group, I would want a lot of people join in, whether you are in this or not. By the time after reading, you're interested really.
Oh, okay. Chicken and egg.
Yeah, I mean, this
hi,
okay.
Hi, Patrick here. May I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Anyone with experience of planting moringa?
Moringa, I have a moringa plant that is, growing too well.
Okay, good. I have somebody gave me I think 4 foot tall moringa.
Yeah.
I planted it.
It'll grow to 10 feet.
It said that they need sun, right? So I planted it to need sun. I water every day. Okay, a few shoots grow, then after it disappeared. And then it never this thing. Recently, somebody gave me four about 2 feet, 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Again, the same thing happened. It sprouted a few leaves, and then now like botak already. And this time I even mix perlite with the soil and put it inside, so that there's some water there lah. Water retention. What do you think is the cost of?
Too much love. Do you know my moringa I never watered before?
Oh.
All depend on rainwater.
Oh.
So that's my suspicion.
I see. Okay.
Because they really grow very well, too well. In fact, I just had to use an electric saw to saw away half of it,
Oh, so can you think you can spare some more stems?
I think they have even seeds or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Is it
easier? Is it easier this way to grow?
Frankly, I don't know. I don't think it's a very difficult thing to grow, because someone actually passed my mate a trunk, a sawn off trunk, then put by the side, and then he grew into a big tree.
This moringa.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's a very good vitamin B, is it? And
it's good for a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of Indians take it, and then the moringa leaves and all that, the powder.
It's a national treasure of Philippines.
Okay. Okay. Second thing is mulberry. I have mulberry growing, and they are doing quite well. So the leaves, anybody has taken the leaves, do you just dry it and then make tea, or you crush it, dry and crushed it?
I don't know about that. I was told good for diabetics.
Yes, correct. Anybody has tried that?
Catherine Soon.
Have you tried it, Frida?
I have tried Patrick. I'm still drinking it for diabetics. I can tell you that it's very effective. I just had my blood test 2 days ago, and it shows that I have no diabetes no longer. I used to be one. Yeah, one day, twice a day.
So what do? You just take the fresh leaf and pour hot water, or you dry it first?
No, I buy from the medicine shop. I buy, and then they do it all, not crushed. It's all
dry leaf.
Dry leaves, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I know. Catsun.
And I just routine.
I guess I have tried just pouring hot water from the fresh leaves and I've also tried drying it. So that's why I want to check how effective it is. Of course, buying is
very effective.
But I understand that Catsun bought the shop that she recommended us. I went there. At first, I tried the green dry leaf. Then later, I find moringa in the dry black tea, in the black leaves. I bought that one. So I find that it's also quite good. Yeah.
Okay.
That one is more expensive. I think triple the price, but the leaf is dry and the very, very dry and black. So it's also good. Yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you. But my mulberry is growing quite well. And then I just realized the coffee shop obviously also growing mulberry trees. And it's quite easy to grow that one, because I sapu 2 plots of land downstairs, quite big. So I have a lot of plants. My town also quite okay. I have a few banana trees, a lot of pandan trees, curry leaf, and all sorts of things. Now I'm trying to plant palm, and I have many pots of coleus and all sorts of coleus and bird fern and blue peas. My blue peas are growing very well, and I'm collecting a lot of blue peas. I even give to Susan C.H. Tan a lot of these dried blue peas for making Nonya Kueh.
Okay. Can I ask you something? How to grow basil? Basil. Is it
Very easy.
from just cut one of the stem and put into the soil?
Yeah, but whenever you want to graft or propagate anything, you need to remove a lot of the leaves and leave the top few. And then basil, I realized basil need a lot of water, and too much sun also will dry up, will shrivel up and all that. So there must be sun, but must not have too much sun. So a lot of my basil, I have issues, so I am shifting it to a more shaded area rather than full sun and too much sun. Maybe 1 hour of sun is okay, but not more than that.
Okay.
I find that basil, even the flowers, after it dried up, it seems to have seeds, And then
correct.
You find basil growing all over the shop. Wind blow, spread the seed growing all over the shop.
Okay. So I actually can use the basil, the seeds to plant it instead of stem cutting.
Yeah, I think those that have
mature ones.
dried already.
Yeah, they still on the tree, but I still can use it.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
I understand. I think because I'm going to use stem cutting, and then when I put in the water,
No. Basil don't need water, just
put in the soil.
Put the soil, but I guess not too hot, not too exposed.
Okay.
When you cut them, they siong already, they dehydrate, isn't it?
Okay. But I think I get the seed better.
Pat, what kind of basil are you growing, Pat?
Frankly, I also don't know.
The Thai basil, I have tried to grow the Italian basil 3 times. I failed. So it's very difficult to wait for the flowering. Yeah. Anyway, it's okay. Thanks.
Yeah, I think it could be Thai basil.
Yeah.
I believe I have one growing, but this morning I saw a bit dried up already because we went for staycation at MBS. I come back 3 days. I think didn't really rain much, so it shriveled up. So this morning I had to water.
One of the problems with basil is when it flowers, cut away the flower. Don't let it flower. Because the flower absorbs a lot of energy, is it?
Yeah, correct. And
so if you cut away flowers, more leaves will grow, is it?
Okay.
Do anybody grow Hawaiian petunia? Anybody?
Cannot eat one, I don't grow.
Okay, maybe you all add me in the group. I will send photographs. I have purple flowers, pink flowers, and recently I saw some white ones, so I cut and graft them. I'm waiting for the white ones to grow. It's quite easy to grow, and I think quite a number of places HDB also plant them along the walkways. It's quite nice if you plant it in a row as like a barrier or a bunch of them, and when they flower, it's very, very nice.
Is it like those overhead bridge they planted that?
Oh no, that's bougainvillea. I know in front of Red Hair MRT near Jean's place, there are a few rows of them along the walkway, and I think that one is purple color. That's called Hawaiian petunia. It can be quite nice, and if you cut them, it's quite easy to grow. You cut them and plonk it in the pots. They can also grow. So I have actually 1-2 rows of these, and a lot of them are purple and pink, but recently I saw some white ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one is more aesthetic, no benefits.
Okay, guys, we seem to have extended our talk for today. Maybe we save some weapon for future discussion. Some of us actually have something to carry on, and the next meeting is already about to be on. So thank everybody for the kind support today. I also learned a lot from you guys. Patrick, you're welcome to join our gardening group. I will promote you to consultant straight away.
No.
Okay, thank you everybody. Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.